No contact is one of the most powerful tools you can try when somebody is losing interest, they're not as affectionate as when they were before, or like when you give love to somebody but they're not giving back to you the same amount of love, or when you're just going through a breakup. Like no contact is basically the most powerful tool you can apply, but it can only work if you follow these four rules that I'll share with you in this video. So if you want to make no contact work for you and have the chance of attracting your specific person or your significant other back to you, then stay with me until the end of the video, because I'll show you exactly how these four rules work, and then I will explain to you why they work through the wall of assumption, through Neville Goddard teachings. So if this is something that you find interesting, stay with me until the end, and I'm sure you'll be able to apply it the right way so that it actually works. That being the case, let's directly begin. Hey there, my friend. I'm Daniel from the channel Soulful Relationship, Danny, your host. So if you're new to the channel and if you're looking to attract the best relationships in your life, subscribe to it, because like all the videos that I'll upload here will help you on that endeavor. And if you're already a subscriber, then hi again. So why no context is so powerful? Let's first answer this question, and then I will go to these four rules. Well, no context is so powerful because when you exclude, when you remove your awareness from the person you feel that have rejected you, that might not have the same interest to you anymore, like when you remove them from awareness, what happens is that metaphysically they feel that whack of your awareness, of your attention, of your interest. And that's why generally they tend to attract themselves back to you, because now you put yourself first. And when you put yourself first, and it's like you claim your inner value, your inner worth, then your person, your specific person, your significant other is able to feel that, and they then become magnetized back to you. But this can only work if you remember these four rules, and then I'll tell you why this is the case. But what are those four rules? Well, the first rule is that you don't read their messages. Like no contact ultimately means no points of contact. So it's not that you don't see your person, your specific person, because you don't see them either way. Like they have lost their interest for you, right? Or you might have experienced a breakup with them, so you don't have contact with them either way. But the importance here is that you don't have any points of contact. So anytime you feel this inner urge, this inner desire to read their messages, read your previous conversations, like be more nostalgic about what you've been talking about previously, and then like feel the need to have that in your life again, you don't do that. If you want to do no contact, this is the first rule: you don't read your previous messages. Like maybe you can delete the conversation you've had with them, or you can archive them if you don't want to delete them. But you don't have those conversations in your awareness. You don't go and check your phone like every 1 hour or something and see if they messaged you, or like mm, read through previous conversations. You don't do that. The second rule is that you don't stalk them on social media. Like you cannot expect to let them go and then attract them back into your life if you constantly stalk them on social media, because by stalking them you're radiating that needy energy. It is as if you're saying to yourself, if I need this specific person so much that I can't live without them. So, and they can feel that subconsciously, energetically. So that's why you don't stalk them on social media. You can unfollow them. You can hide them from social media, like Instagram, Facebook. They allow you this feature to just not receive any kind of notifications, and just pause the social relationship you have, the social media relationship you have with this person. So you don't stalk their social media. You also don't look to see if they stalked you. So for example, if you post stories on Instagram and Facebook, you don't check if they have seen your story or not, because this is a point of contact, right? You want to remove from awareness all points of contacts. And the last fourth rule that you remember is that because I've had a client that basically she was just it's a funny story that explains this was true, but she was breaking up with this really narcissistic personality, and it's like you become addicted to narcissists, and most people who are empaths and who are like identified with their empathy a lot, then they become attracted to narcissists. And so anyway, she was breaking up with him, and I was helping her go through this process of breaking up. And so she felt inspired because of this addiction that she now don't get, because this is how narcissists work. Like we become addicted to narcissists if we're attracted to them. And so since she had a lot of contact with this narcissist, then when they started breaking up and she was experiencing all the feelings of this breakup, it's like all the grief, all the anger started coming up, all the like all these negative feelings that she was letting go of. Then she wanted to ask the friends of her ex-boyfriend what he was doing, whether he was thinking about her or not, which is like this for true. You don't do that. It's like she didn't do it again, but she wanted to do it, and it was not a good idea. So you don't ask their friends about themselves. Like you don't ask your specific person or the person you broke up with about how he's doing or she's doing, because when you do, again, what happens is that you're thinking about them, you're radiating that energy, you're being needy ultimately, and this won't get you, you won't get them attracted back to you if you want that. So this is the was true. You don't ask their friends for how they are doing. And now, why it's important to follow these rules? Why it is crucial? Now, if you were to contemplate about this from the perspective of Neville Goddard, I'll read you a quote from Neville Goddard, and then we can contemplate about it. So, if we assume that like you accept this as a problem, that you're really needy and you're really attached to this person who has lost interest for you, with whom you have experienced a breakup, who doesn't show as much love as you show to them, who is not as affectionate as you are to them. If you perceive that as a problem, and now here's what Neville states: to dissolve a problem that now seems so real to you, all that you do is remove your attention from it. In spite of its seeming reality, turn from it in consciousness, become indifferent, and begin to feel yourself to be that which would be the solution of that problem. So if you want to attract that person back into your life, or if you want to learn what you needed to learn from that relationship with him, if you want to connect back to yourself, if you want to like connect back to your own inner worthiness and to own with inner, if you want to claim this inner worthiness and this inner self-love, it's crucial that you don't have any points of contact. And like this is how you make the no contact strategy, or like the no contact tool work for you. It's a really powerful tool that will make your specific person magnetized back to you again, but it will only work if you like remove them from your awareness. Like all points of contact, you remove all of them. No stalking, like no seeing whether they saw your stories or not, no reading previous conversations, not asking their friends about how they're doing. Everything that has anything to do with that person, you remove it from awareness. And when you do that, my friend, when you do this for like 1 week, at least 1 week, look at what happens, because it's so magical. They will feel the lack of your presence in their life, and then they will connect back to you. If there is something meant to happen between you, of course. Or like the other option that might happen is that you realize that you never needed that person in the first place. So maybe they helped you connect to yourself more efficiently, like connect to yourself with greater intensity and like put yourself first in your life, and maybe you realize that thanks to them, and now you're grateful about that. But maybe you realized also that they're not the right person for you. So this is the other option that could happen. But generally, almost in all cases, they'll get back to you, because this is how no contact works. It's like it magnetizes the other person back to you. But these are the 4 rules that you need to follow to experience that result. So if you want to try it out, my friend, hear me out. Try this, like no points of contact for just 7 days, and then see what happens. And anytime you want to think about them, anytime you want to do something about it, your responsibility now becomes to let go. to let go of your feelings, to let go of that inner resistance. And now, if you need help with letting go, I definitely suggest you check out this video where you understand exactly what letting go means so that you can apply it in your life and, again, be more efficient with applying this no contact tool that you can have in your disposal. That being the case, my friend, this was everything I wanted to share with you in this video. If you found it useful, if you found it valuable, like it. Let me know in the comments below if you're willing to accept this challenge, to accept the no contact challenge. And if this is the case, I challenge you. Comment down below, challenge accepted. Let's see what happens. And then 7 days later, you come back in this video and comment down below the results, because I promise you, I know how this works metaphysically, energetically. So if you try it out the way I explained to you in this video, come back below in 7 days. And if it doesn't work, you have all the right to judge me. Like, you have all the right to do whatever you want, because it's like, yeah, I know how it works. If you apply it like that, it will bring you results. That being the case, again, thank you so much for watching. Try it out, and I'll see you in the future videos. If you're new to the channel, also subscribe to it, because again, this channel will help you experience the most conscious, uplifting, and meaningful relationships you always dreamed of. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. See you in the next videos. Bye bye.